Okay, you guys, this is one of my last notes before I get to the job. Okay, I want you to know that I would love to continue to give you major commentary and feedback to let you know how much I love you and approve of everything you've done because you guys are amazing. But I'm not allowed to say it anymore. And I want you to know this is my disclaimer. I don't own a unicorn. I don't have golden wings and crystal wings, and I don't have ride on what do you call it, a dragon or a unicorn. I would love to have those things. In my fantasy, I have them. Um, and Michael Jackson is not my lover. He's a guy who I'm in love with, just like everybody else across the world. I am a major fan of the Jacksons, and that's what I want to make clear. Also, I love fantasies. I'm not officially an actual goddess queen and all this kind of stuff sitting on a throne in a palace somewhere. No, no, no. I want to be that. That would be really cool. Now I really am royalty. I really do have that bloodline. That's on everything. That's for real. But everything else is fantasy. I'm riding on dragons because I love them. Unicorns and Pegasuses and oh my gosh, I love the heavenly realm probably more than Earth, but Earth is gorgeous too. I don't have several ships and private jets. I love stuff like that. I think that's cool. Almost as much as I love the rest of the fantasies that I love. Now, am I successful in life? I think a whole lot of people are successful in life. You don't have to be mega in order to consider yourself successful in life. The fact that you made it to your job and you got paid, that's successful to me. That's good to me. So, and if you guys are thinking I'm world famous, oh my God, that would be cool beans. I would just love that. But all of the stars that I sing with, it is my fantasies. These are um my way of giving them their props and letting them know how much I love them so very much. And that includes every celebrity that I have sung with in my fantasy, and I love them more than you would ever know. And I appreciate their worth. They are worthy of me mentioning them. And sometimes we forget them when they're no longer making hits, but I don't forget them. And the older the better. So that's why I did it. Not to deceive anybody, like, oh, she's friends with Aretha Franklin and all these different people. Oh, I would love to be. But no, a lot of them I've never even met. But I do adore them. And this is my way saying thank you. I appreciate you, what you've done to the music industry. And I feel like you're worthy of being mentioned. They're icons and legends to me. And some of them are even pioneers as well. Anyway, so I hope this clarifies all of my fantasy worlds. I have many. And no, I've never gone on other planetary systems. That would be cool. But not in this lifetime. Yes, I do believe in reincarnation, that's for certain. But I've never done any of those wonderful things. Like I don't own a spaceship or a mothership or none of that stuff. Maybe in another realm or alternate reality or parallel universe, but not in this one. So I wanted to let you know. So I hope I did not give you a delusion that I actually had all of these amazing things. It's all part of my wonderful fantasy. So I wanted you to know that. I live in a fantasy that's amazing. And for some people, they think when you're grown, you're not supposed to live in a fantasy world. I beg to differ. I love being in my fantasy world, honey. I do. I think it's great. It's not that reality is not okay, but it's just so many nags in reality in our world system. And I choose to stay in my fantasy world. To me, it's the most awesome place on earth. That's why you always hear me say, join me. And I feel like laughter is not negative. I think it's very positive. So these are not deceptive practices to me. These are me living in my worlds. And I feel like that's a good thing. And with that being said, I can't compliment you anymore, but I love you guys. You already know what the deal is. Just because I don't address you and I don't talk back to you doesn't mean that you're not always in my heart, because you will always be in my heart. You already know, baby. All right. And with that being said, have a blessed, beautiful day and keep on doing what you're doing. You guys are magnificent in my eyes. And you know, I told you. You know how I feel about all of you. And with that being said, I gotta go. I'll be at work in a few minutes, so gotta work. All right, love you. What's that song I always sing? I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I love you. A hug around and a barrel and a heat. Love you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. It's what the world needs. We need each other. Don't stop. And when I don't do commentary, I see what you're doing and I approve 100%. I'm just not allowed to. And these are YouTube standard. And I do listen to what they want me to do because this is their platform. But you guys already know me. And I would if I could, but I can't. All right. And with that being said, gotta go to work. And I love you guys so much. You guys are so special to me. All right. Bye for now. You're in my heart, and I'll never leave you. I'm always with you. Bye for now.